Hi, hello, வணக்கம், welcome guys. Welcome to the stream. இன்னைக்கு நம்ம பார்த்தீங்கன்னா மந்திரலோகத்தில் மந்திரகுமாரி பார்ட் 9. We are going on live. ஒரு நிமிஷம் guys, லிங்க்ஸ் மட்டும் ஷேர் பண்ணிட்டு வந்துடுறேன். ஹாய் குருநாதா, ஹாய் 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 ஹாய்.
ஹலோ.
ஹாய் குருநாதா. அந்த இவனை கூப்பிடுங்க, வில்லனை இன்னும் ஓவரா சீனா போட்டுட்ருக்குறான். யார் நீங்கள் என்ன ஃபோனில் பார்க்குறீங்களா வீடியோவை? அது எனக்கு அடிக்குது அப்படியே. ஆமாம், எனக்கு இங்கே டிஃப்ரெண்ட்டாக கேட்குது இல்லை? ஆமாம், அவன் லிங்க்கில் அவன் சேனலில் ஏதாவது ஷேர் பண்ணவே உடனே வான் பண்ணுது. அதான் நான் உடனே வான் பண்ணுது. உங்கள் அண்ணன் டிஸ்கார்ட்லலாம் போட்டுட்ருக்குறேன். உங்கள் அண்ணன், உங்கள் நொண்ணை, அதான் உங்கள் நொண்ணை டிஸ்கார்டு. ஓகே, let's go, let's get into game. let's get in.
எஸ், ஆஃபர்ல இருக்கு பாத்தீங்களா?
ETS என்கிட்டயே ஆல்ரெடி இருக்கு, நானே வாங்கிட்டேன் ஏற்கனவே.
நம்ம 231 ஆஃபர், அதே மாதிரி 84 ரூபாய் எல்லாமே.
ஓகே, நான் ஏற்கனவே வாங்கிட்டேன் ETS. லைவ்ல செக் பண்ணிவிடு, உன்னோட டிஸ்கார்ட் நாய்ஸ் கேட்குதான்ட்டு. செக் பண்ணிட்டியா? அவாடா, ஒரு பெரிய ரிலீஃப், மிகப்பெரிய ரிலீஃப் இது எனக்கு. அதே மாதிரி கேமோட நாய்ஸ் நல்லா அதிகமாகவே இருக்கான்னு செக் பண்ணிக்கோங்க. கேமோட நாய்ஸ், கேமோட லைக் சவுண்டு வந்து கரெக்டாக இருக்கா அப்படின்றத பார்த்துக்கோங்க. எங்கேருந்து விடுறோமோ அங்கேயே தான் கைஸ் ஆரம்பிப்போம். நம்ம இந்த கேமை ஒன்லி லைவில் மட்டும்தான் ஆடுவோம், நோ ஆஃப்லைன் ப்ளே. எதுக்காகன்னா லைக் யார் பார்க்குறாங்களோ அவங்களுக்கு வந்து தே நீட் டு எக்ஸ்பீரியன்ஸ் த என்டையர் கேமுன்றதுனால ஆஃப்லைன் ப்ளேவே கிடையாது, ஒன்லி லைவ் ப்ளே மட்டும்தான் இந்த கேம் மட்டும். எதுவும் இதுவும் இல்லைல்ல லைக் மைல்டாக ஏற்றணுமா? ஐ திங்க் ஃபுல்லாக தான் இருக்குன்னு நினைக்கிறேன். ஃபுல்லாக இருக்குது. அப்போ அதில் இல்லை இருங்க, அது வந்து நாய்ஸ் கேன்சலேஷன் இருக்கும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் கேமுக்கு. இல்லையே, கேமோட நாய்ஸ் கம்மியாக இருக்கா குருநாதா? இதில் ஃபுல்லாகவே இருக்கே, என்ன பண்ணுறது அப்போது? அதில் ஃபுல்லாக இருக்குது, அதில் ஃபுல்லாக ஏற்றிட்டேன். சவுண்ட் மிக்சரில் கேம் செட்டிங்ஸ்லேயும் ஃபுல்லாக தான் இருக்குது. இருங்க, சவுண்ட் மிக்சரில் போய் பார்க்குறேன் ஒரு வாட்டி. ஹாக்வார்ட்ஸும் ஃபுல்லாக தான் இருக்குது. வேறு ஏதாவது? ஓகே, எங்கே போனோம்? இங்கேருந்து 530 மீட்ரு. கேட்குதா? கம்மியாக இருக்கா நிறைய இருக்கா? கரெக்டாக இருக்கா? இல்லை நார்மலாக இருக்குன்னா எனக்கு புரியல லைக் பேரபிளாக இருக்கா இல்லை ரொம்ப கம்மியாக இருக்கா ஓகே 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 லைக் நான் ஒரு காம்போ பார்த்தேன் கைஸ் எப்படின்னா இது லைக் இது இங்கே வரும் இது இங்கே ஃப்ளிப்பெண்டோ அதுக்கப்புறம் கன்ஃப்ரிங்கோ இந்த காம்போ பார்த்தேன் லைக் எப்படி இருக்கும்னு எனக்கு தெரியல ட்ரை பண்ணி பார்க்கணும் இந்த காம்போ லைக் 1ல் இருக்கிற காம்போ லைக் எனிமி வந்தான்னா ஓகே பார்ப்போம் எப்படின்னு எப்படி இருக்குன்னு அப்புறம் பார்த்துக்கலாம்
Seems a pleasant enough little place.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
No.
Regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
என்ன பண்ணாப்ல குருநாதா
அதாவது சர்வரில் பையன்ல அவன்கிட்ட விசா வாங்கி கேரக்டர் வாங்கிட்டு இருப்பான்ல
ஆமாம்
inactive people எல்லாத்தையும் அதோட டேட்டா பேஸ்ல delete பண்ண போறான்
ஓகே
அவன் எப்போ வந்து மறுபடியும் வரானோ
You are here. Good.
எதுக்கு வெள்ளையும் சொல்லி மாத்திரீனோ
Wonder who lives here. Is this Mr. Bickle's home?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence against Harlow. We need to speak with him.
இல்லை எதுக்கு வெள்ளையும் சொல்லி மாத்திரீனோன்னு தெரியல
Why did he challenge that horrible man?
Are you
Okay.
all right? We're looking for Mr. Bickle.
My husband is dead. He killed him.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry,
கவலைப்படாது
Mrs. Bickle.
நாங்கள் வந்து உங்களுக்கு
killed
பழி
your
வாங்குவோம்
husband?
கவலைப்படாது
Theophilus Harlow. I'm sure of it. He's been threatening my husband for weeks and... Oh, where is my son? Where is Archie?
He must be around here somewhere. When did you last see him?
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. Hopefully he's just gone wandering, as he's prone to do. I hope he wasn't here when Harlow... when my husband...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He has a little hideout in the forest south of here. He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow doing something to his father, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
ஏண்டி அவ அழுதுகிட்டு இருக்கா நீ சிரிக்கிற அடிப்பாவி மந்திரகுமாரி மண்ணங்கடத்தனமா பண்றியம்மா
We'll find your son, Mrs. Bickle.
Thank you. What am I going to do?
ஒன்றும் இல்லை திரும்ப சிரிக்கிறா பாரு
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring Archie.
Where are you, Archie?
எங்க இருக்கிறா அவ பொண்ணு மானங்கடத்தனமா சிரிக்கிறாயா கேரக்டர்
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
யாரா முன்னாடி ஓடுறது
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being
ரிவெலியோல
followed.
ஃபுட்பிரிண்ட்லாமா
If it
தெரியும்.
is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right.
என்னல
Men like
இது?
Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
எங்க காணோம்?
Wolves! Prepare for a fight. I hope Archie didn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
எலே ஆச்சி எங்கலே போன?
Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again. Archie went this way.
ரிவெலியோக்கு
I have a
நியாயமே
bad
இல்லாம
feeling
இருக்கு.
about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine.
Revelio.
A fork in the road. We will need Revelio again. Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way.
கமான் கைஸ், ஒரு நல்ல ஆக்ஷன் பிளாக் மாட்டி இருக்கு. நீங்க வெச்சு செய்ய
Revelio.
அம்மா என்னது இது? ஓ குதிரையா?
Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found comfort in it. I still do. I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
அம்மா ஆர்ச்சியை கண்டுபிடிக்கணும்னா நின்று சோம்பல் முறிச்சுக்கிட்டு கொட்டாய் விட்டுட்டு இருக்கிறேன்.
Revelio.
நாட்டி சரியில்லை, ஒன்றும் சரியில்லை நாட்டி. மாட்டினானுங்களா?
Leviosa.
Hush now.
Taking in children now, are we? Better not be expected to feed him.
It is as I feared. They have Archie. Be on your guard. There can be no mistakes.
Show yourself!
I've heard centaurs call.
Petrificus Totalis!
An attack of some sort.
Explosion! I see better. That's the best you can do, is it? Take Incendio!
Arresto momento!
Knew you were still hanging about.
Confringo!
Descendo!
Sendo!
Oh,
They got what they deserved.
நல்ல ஆக்ஷன் பிளாக் கைஸ். என்னது புரியல குருநாதா, என்ன சொன்னீங்க?
பிஸ்னஸை பற்றி பேசிட்டு இருக்கா.
ம்
இப்போதைக்கு எதுக்கு
Revelio!
கேரக்டர் இதெல்லாம் டெலிட் பண்ணானா?
ஆ
அவன் வந்து எல்லாம் காரணம் இவன் சொல்லலாம். யாரு
ஆமாம் ஆமாம் சொல்லுங்கள்.
இந்த மாதிரி எடுக்கிறோம் இந்த மாதிரி அவங்க வந்து கார் எல்லாம் வாங்கிடுறாங்க.
ம்
எல்லாம் வந்து சரியான இல்லை இருக்காது அப்படின்னு.
ஆ
இப்போ வந்து கம்யூனிட்டி உள்ள இருக்க கம்யூனிட்டியை வந்து பிரிச்சு 2 கம்யூனிட்டியாக பிரிப்போம். 4 கம்யூனிட்டியாக இருக்கிறத 6 8 மாற்றுவோம். ஏன்னா 2 சர்வர் க்ளோஸு. பருத்தி சர்வர் ஒன்று தான் தமிழில் இருக்கு.
ஓகே
கோடி உள்ள இருக்கு.
ஓகே ஆஷ் ஃபைண்டர் டென்ட்டுன்னு அவ்வளோ பெருசாக இருக்க போது உள்ள தம் தூண்டு டென்ட் அதுக்குள்ளே போய் என்டர்னு வேற காமிக்குது. ம் டே என்னது இது? டென்ட் குட்டியாக இருக்குது ஆனால் உள்ளுக்குள்ள பெருசாக இருக்குது.
That complicates things a little. Go lightly. Be as a shadow.
you don't think he saw it happen, do you? He's just a child. We should release him.
Petrificus Totalis! Revelio!
இன்ஆக்டிவேட்டில் இருக்குல்ல ப்ரோ,
ஆமாம்
அந்த ஐடி வந்து சர்வரில் வந்து ஸ்ட்ரெஸ்ஸாக இருக்கான்.
ஓகே
சர்வர் அதிகமாக வந்து இடத்த இருக்கான்.
ஓகே
இது வந்து டம்மி, அதாவது எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச வரைக்கும் எனக்கு தெரிஞ்ச எஸ்கியூஎல் நாலேஜ் படி
ம்
இன்கேஸ் வந்து நம்ம வந்து உள்ள லாகின் பண்ணாமல் இருந்தோம்னா
ம்
வந்து இந்த கேப்சரில் தான் இருக்கும்.
எதில்?
நார்மல் இந்த கேப்சரில் தான் உட்காந்துருக்கோம். சர்வர் கேப்சரில் தான் உட்காந்துருக்கோம் தவிர மெமரியில் உட்காந்துருக்காது. அவன் எப்போ வந்து ஆக்டிவேட் பண்ணுறானோ அப்போ தான் இந்த மெமரி யூஸ் ஆகும்.
Cast my eyes close. What's that?
Expulso!
Ha! Oh, idiot, a spot and in a row! Aha!
Oh, I'm going to enjoy this.
Novice luck. Knew you were still hanging about.
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Don't do that!
Descendo!
Oh.
கமான் வா கமான்.
Arresto
ஃபன்
momento!
பண்ணுவோமா அவனை?
They got what they
செத்துட்டானா?
deserved.
வரண்டா இருடா தம்பு வரண்டா செல்ல விட்டு இருடா. வரேன் காப்பாத்துறேன். எங்க இருக்கிறான்? கீழே இருக்கிறானோ?
Archie Bickle, how do you know who I am? Your mother sent us to find you. Oh, I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry. We need to get this open. Alohomora. A man called Harlow. He killed my father. We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him get away with it. But first we need to get you home to your mother. Thank you for saving me. We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now, let's get you home. We know a safe way back.
Yamma. Hi, Spark. Mr. Spark, hi bro.
Archie, you're here! Oh, you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother.
Mother.
Mother's friends are
Oh,
in danger.
mother.
I heard the people who took me talking about them.
Which friends, darling?
இல்ல அவனுக்கு சொல்றத சொல்றேன்.
Mr. Filbert. And I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
ஓடு உள்ள ஓடு.
Yes, Mother.
உள்ள ஓடு. உங்க ஆத்தா சொல்லுதுல உள்ள ஓட சொல்லி. போ உள்ள போ.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just as he was.
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already after us.
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a lot worse. Please keep your distance.
எப்பா என்கிட்ட விடு அவனை செஞ்சு விட்டுருவேன். வர சொல்ல அவனை.
Thank you. And thank you for bringing Archie home. I can never repay the two of you for your kindness.
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickle. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickle's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something.
சரிடி அம்மா.
Thank you for your help today.
சரிம்மா. ஓகே. டாடா பாய். பாய் நாட்டி. மேப் சேம்பருக்கு போனோம், அது மெயின். இதெல்லாம் தான் ரிவார்டு க்ரூஷியோ. இதுதான் நம்மளுக்கு தேவை. இதுதான் ரொம்ப 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 முக்கியம் நம்மளுக்கு. இந்த க்ரூஷியோ ஸ்பெல்லும் அவாடா கெடாவரா ஸ்பெல்லும் தான் நம்மளுக்கு தேவை இப்போதைக்கு. இதுதான் நியரஸ்ட். போவோம். கமான் கைஸ். உங்கள் ஃப்ரெண்ட்ஸுக்கெல்லாம் கொஞ்சம் ஷேர் பண்ணி விடுங்க லிங்கை. அப்படியே லைக் பண்ணி சப்ஸ்கிரைபை தட்டி விடுங்க. நீங்கள் போடுற ஒவ்வொரு லைக்கும் ஷேரும் கமெண்ட்டும் அடுத்தடுத்து வீடியோ போடுறதுக்கு ஒரு நல்ல மோட்டிவேஷனாக இருக்கும் கைஸ். ஆமாம், இங்கே இன்னொன்று இருந்துச்சு. எங்கே அது? அதை நான் இன்னும் டிஸ்கவரே பண்ணல. அப்பா, இன்னும் இவ்வளோ தூரம் போகுது. எங்கேயும் மேலே எங்கேயோ இருக்குது. சரி, டிஸ்கவர் பண்ணிட்டு வருவோம். நம்மளுக்கு தேவை அது. ஃப்ளூ ஃப்ளேம்ஸ். Come on, open. Anda ka kasam, Abu ka kusum. Gurnada இருக்கியா? Gurnada? Okay.
Off on another adventure, are we?
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl. What happened with Ominous?
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar Slytherin and the dark arts, the better prepared we'll be. Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the Scriptorium's entrance, and Ominous won't tell me.
Perhaps I should have a chat with Ominous.
You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get your hopes up. Ominous is annoyingly stubborn. Nothing new. I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way.
ஒரே ஒரு நிமிஷம் guys, I'll be back. Yes, I'm back guys. டேலண்ட்ஸ் வந்திருக்கா? நைஸ். ஒரு பாயிண்ட் இருக்கு. என்ன எடுக்கலாம்? ஸ்பெல்லில் எடுத்துப்போம் கைஸ். அந்த கூல் டவுன்லாம் கம்மியாக வருது வந்து எதில் வரும்னு தெரில. Basic cast reduces spell cooldowns. Okay. Okay, அப்போ நான் இதுதாங்க நினைக்கிறேன் guys. Basic cast reduce cooldown.
என்னம்மா அப்பா நம்பர் ஸ்விட்ச் ஆஃப் வருது. வருது அப்பா நம்பரு.
யார் இது? கேட்ரின் ஹகார்டி. ஓகே, அந்த ரிசர்ச்சர்.
இந்த நம்பர் தான்மா. மருந்து வாங்கிட்டு வர சொல்லலாம். போட்டோ அனுப்பிச்சு
இன்னும் வாங்கல அந்த மருந்த.
நார்மல் மெடிக்கல் ஷாப்ல கிடைக்கும்ல?
ஆஹா, அது கிடைக்காது. நார்மல் மெடிக்கல் ஷாப்பில் கிடைக்காது. ஒன்லி ஆயுர்வேதிக் மெடிக்கல் ஷாப்ஸில் மட்டும் தான் கிடைக்கும். ஆயுர்வேதிக் மெடிக்கல்ஸ்னு போடு, உன் வீட்டு பக்கத்தில் என்ன இருக்குன்னு பார்ப்போம். பாரு. ஓகே, லெஜெண்டரி.
அப்போலோல கிடைக்குமா?
ஒரே நிமிஷம். அப்போலோலாம் கிடைக்காது குருநதா. என்ன ஆச்சு? ரொம்ப மோசமாக இருக்கா கோல்டு? ஆமாம். அதுக்கு தான் நீ நேத்தே வாங்கி குடிச்சிருந்தா சரியாயிருங்க நேரத்துல.
Never know who's watching, although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance.
என்ன கிரிஃபிண்டர் ஸ்டூடெண்ட் வந்து ஸ்லிதரின் காமன் ரூம்குள்ள கூட்டி போறான்.
There he is. Good luck.
கதை தெரியும், ஆனா ஸ்லிதரின் காமன் ரூம்க்குலாம் போக மாட்டாங்களே.
Hello, Ominous. Do you have a moment?
What is it? What have you and Sebastian been up to now?
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. Sebastian did show it to me. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the other 5th years. He didn't think you'd mind.
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian's been pestering me lately about something and I'm frustrated with him.
Don't tell me he's still going on about... What was it? A scriptorium?
He told you about that?
He did. We were talking about Hogwarts founders and he mentioned it. Wouldn't say much more, though.
Yes, well, he seems to think it contains the answer to saving Anne. I think it's likely full of dark magic that is best left untouched.
Wait, you've never been inside?
Of course not. I only know about it because of my favorite aunt, Noctua. She thought like I do. Didn't agree with the family on the use of dark magic. In fact, she'd hoped to convince my family that there was more to Salazar Slytherin than worshipping pureblood status. She'd heard of this scriptorium and thought its contents might shed some light on him. She even found the secret entrance in this very corridor. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access, and then she simply vanished. No one else ever tried to enter.
I'm sorry about your aunt. Don't you want to find out what happened to her?
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intentions and lost her life. I don't want the same to happen again.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Besides, you said your aunt thought like you. This could honor her memory. Get you answers about Slytherin, and Sebastian answers for Anne. Your aunt pursued this alone. We could do it together.
I see what you've done here, and I confess, you've convinced me. I didn't think it possible. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. Fetch Sebastian, I'll wait. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian, over here.
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with rings.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
Its 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, ominous.
Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Revelio. Confringo.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Looks like a locked door. We may want to look around. The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear.
A journal entry. Signed by Noctua Gaunt.
The voice is ancient, sinister.
You hear a voice?
It started when you repaired that relief. I hear a whisper saying, "Speak to me." I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I'd like to be able to talk to snakes.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated with dark wizards. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, the door will open. I'm hoping you're having second thoughts.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm still convinced we should go ahead.
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark arts behind, and yet here I am. Stand back. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous, you possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed. And there's more than one gate ahead.
Revelio.
Then look closely at each gate for clues.
Expelliarmus! Confringo! Lumos.
The brazier. When the door closed, it lit up.
Confringo! Lumos. This journal entry. Style requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
There's bound to be a match for the symbols.
This is looking rather dire, isn't it?
You sound surprised. We're in a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
என்ன பண்றதுன்னு தெரியலையே.
Symbols on another gate will match this dial. All the gates have symbols, and there are symbols on the dial.
Revelio, Lumos.
ஏதோ சிம்பிள் இருக்காம்மா, அந்த சிம்பிள் பார்க்கணும். ஓகே, ஓகே, அதுவும் இதுவும் வைக்கணுமா? ஓகே, புரிஞ்சுது. இதான் மேட்ரா?
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first.
Revelio,
Nice work.
Lumos.
Perhaps symbols on another gate will match this dial. We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
மறந்து போச்சுடாடி. சர்க்கிள் இது, அதுக்கப்புறம் கீழே அது.
Revelio,
எங்க ஓப்பன் பண்றது?
Lumos.
அப்ப இது எதுக்கு?
Revelio, Lumos.
ஓகே, இதோட இது வந்து அங்க இருக்கா? சர்க்கிள் பாம்பு.
Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian. That sounded promising.
Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Another, not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent. We're another step closer to the scriptorium. I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling.
This whole place is troubling, but
Revelio.
for my aunt's sake, we
Lumos.
cannot stop now.
gate! I think we're locked in. Again.
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. A skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. She mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
This is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what to do.
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucios etched into the stone. My guess is if we cast the Cruciatus curse, the door will open. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. Ominous has the most experience with this. He should cast it. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit cross with you. I'll speak with him.
Good. Work your magic, so to speak. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous, I hadn't imagined we'd end up trapped like this.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for many unimaginable things. I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture, I would know.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young. Sounds as if you had no choice.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst of my family. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want to cause pain, and for that I shall never forgive myself. That spells the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort out another solution. If you cast Crucio, you will regret it forever.
டேய் சொல்லி குடுறா க்ரூசியோவை ஏன்டா இப்படி படுத்துறீங்க?
What do we do now? Ominous is not going to cast the Cruciatus curse again.
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than casting a damned spell. It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio, or I can cast it on you.
Wait, you didn't say you knew how to cast Crucio?
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I don't yearn to follow in Noctua Gaunt's footsteps. I think I can cast it if I have to.
I want to learn the curse, and I think it's best if I cast it on you.
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firmly declare Crucio. Hold on as long as you can.
சிரிக்கிறா பாரு, சிரிக்கிறா க்ரூசியோ கர்ஸ் கூட சிரிக்கிறா.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving. We made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous, there's a book just here.
You found something.
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
May I have a look?
இது புக்கை கொடுக்கணுமா?
Revelio. What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder's possession. What an honor. Still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found.
What will you do with Slytherin's spellbook?
What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that habit early on. But I can do that later. For now, I say we explore this room. It's breathtaking.
I've been getting an uneasy feeling about this place. We shouldn't linger here. Let's find a way out.
I don't want to leave,
Revelio.
but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never again.
I see a way out.
Best news I've heard all day.
Night day, yeah.
Ominous. About your aunt.
Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.
முடிஞ்சதா? Okay, why don't we test this crucial spell? Crucial spell test பண்ணியே ஆகணும் guys. அதுக்கு நம்ம எதுக்கு அங்க போணும்? மேப் சேம்பருக்கே போனாலே போதுமே. ஒரு நிமிஷம் guys, I'll be back. Okay. ஃபண்டு கேக்குறீங்களா என்ன கலெக்டர் ஆஃபீஸ் சொன்னீங்க?
ஏரியா பூண்டு அங்கதான் இருக்கு சமய ஸ்ட்ரீட்ல.
அந்த ஃபண்டா?
அவனுக்கு HDFC பேங்க் தான்.
காசா ஃபண்டா?
எந்த பேங்க் வாங்குறீங்க?
ஓகே. என்னது? செஞ்சு விட்டாரா கலெக்டர்? சாவுல சாவு செத்த பையல. என்ன மேப் சேம்பருக்கு போக சொன்னா எங்கெங்கயோ ஓடுது. சரி போகிறேன் இதை. கண்ணவனான் ரூட்டு காமிக்குது. என்னல இது? என்ன இது கன்ஃபியூஸ் ஆயிடுச்சா ஜிபிஎஸ்? வல்ச்சர் வல்ச்சர் அது ஒரு மாதம். அது கிரெடிட் பார்த்தா கொடுப்பான். நீ ஒவ்வொரு இமெயில் ஐடி புதுசாக ஆட் பண்ணணும். ஒரு டம்மி கார்டை போட்டு விடு ஆக்டிவேட் ஆகிற மாதிரி. ஒவ்வொரு மாதத்துக்கும் ஒவ்வொரு இமெயில் ஐடி புதுசாக க்ரியேட் பண்ணணும். ஆனால் ஆக்டிவேட்டாக இருக்கிற கார்டை போடாத. ஐ மீன் எந்த லைக் டம்மியாக ஏதாவது இந்த பேங்க்லேயே பேலன்ஸ் இல்லையோ அந்த பேங்க்கோட கார்டை போடு. அப்படின்னா எனக்கு தெரியாது. தெரியலவா?
You would be wise not to underestimate this student. Their aptitude for magic is beyond anything I've ever seen, and I've been teaching a long time.
It is a joy to have such a student.
It can be.
There you are.
I received your owl. I was able to speak with Lodgok, the goblin I mentioned before.
What did you learn?
He and Ranrock were close once, but they had a falling out.
You believe he can be trusted?
He seemed trustworthy. Difficult to know, really. But Serona Ryan trusts him.
Well, that's something, I suppose. Supposing he can be trusted, will he help us get to Ranrock?
I retrieved a stolen helm that he hopes to return to Ranrock in order to regain his confidence.
You have been busy. Let's hope your efforts result in our learning something about Ranrock's plans.
Lodgok did mention that Ranrock is searching for something, but he couldn't say what. Perhaps that helm will yield some answers.
Ranrock is searching for something? I feared as much. I've heard an unusual amount of activity, goblins and wizards, I surmise, when visiting my portrait at my castle.
Rookwood Castle?
My former residence, yes. That castle is also the location of your next trial.
I'm sorry to tell you that Victor Rookwood, evidently your descendant, is a dark wizard in league with Ranrock.
My descendant? A dark wizard? I'm afraid we've no time to waste. Despite the obstacles that clearly await you, you must get to Rookwood Castle immediately. Not only is it the location of the next trial, it is home to a source of power that would be devastating in the wrong hands. I do wish we had the luxury of time. However, I do not doubt your abilities. Find my portrait there as soon as you can.
Very well, sir. I'm on my way.
Best of luck.
என்னல இது?
No time to waste.
போறேன்.
I'll meet you at Rookwood Castle.
இமிடியேட்டா போறேன். No stories. இதுதான் அங்கங்கே ஒரு ஃப்ளூ ஆஃப் லைட்ஸ் வந்து திறந்து வைக்கணுங்கிறது. வேணுன்றப்ப யூஸ் பண்ணிக்கலாம். சாவானா மாட்டானா?
You shouldn't go about stealing goblins.
How nice to see you, my young friend.
Over here. This is where you will play. Get a cut. Arrogant child! I won't rest. Dead.
சாவுல சாவு சாவுல தப்பல. ரூஷியா கர்ஸ் யூஸ் பண்றது என்ன ஒரு சாட்டிஸ்ஃபேக்டரியா இருக்கு. அதுக்கு அடுத்து அவாடா கெடாவ்ரா அப்படின்னு ஒரு ஸ்பெல்லு, டைரக்ட் கில்லு. அதை லேர்ன் பண்ணணும். என்ன ஹோஸ்ட்டு தெரியலையா? ஃபெலிக்ஸ் அப்படி அதெல்லாம் அவனுக்கு தான் தெரியும் ஹோஸ்டிங்லாம்.
What's going on here?
Professor Rookwood was right. The place is crawling with Victor Rookwood's lot and Ranrock's loyalists. They're working together, all right, but it is not a friendly alliance. I'm sure you'll agree that we need to find a way in other than the front gate. Let's go.
Polame.
Rebellion.
How nice of you.
You can't stop Ranrock's rebellion!
ஓ நீங்கள் அதை வச்சுருக்கீங்களா? அதோ வரேன்.
No more! Please!
ஏய் கிளவா தள்ளியா.
Rebellion.
இதை தூக்கிட்டு வரணுமா?
Guardian Leviosa.
If I'd known your plan was to dig up half the country...
I wouldn't have to dig if you could simply manage to bring me the child.
We wouldn't need the child if you hadn't sent a dragon to retrieve the container I spent months and countless ministry favors tracking.
You let them board the carriage. My options were limited once I knew it would be inconveniently beyond my reach at that infernal school.
Have you not acquired enough power here? I allowed you to tunnel under my family home.
Allowed me? You are here only because you are descended from a keeper and may at some point inadvertently become valuable.
We had an agreement. I will share with you the power that I discovered if you locate the stores of magic that are yet to be found. So, unless you want another demonstration of my power, a power that you one day hope to wield, bring me the child. We already knew they were after you, but now we know they're digging for stores of magic.
And Ranrock knows about the Keepers.
Yes, I caught that too. Professor Rookwood said that you'd understand more once you complete the next trial.
Let's get into that castle.
Any special words you want me to pass on to your mum?
தோ வந்துட்டேன் நீ உங்க அம்மாட்ட போய் சொல்லு நீ போய் சொல்லு உங்க அம்மாட்ட அடங்கப்ப மாவனே
I'm embarrassed for you.
Revelio.
யோ ஏதாவது உருப்படியா போய் வேலையை பாரியா கிளவா வந்து எங்க என் பின்னாடியே சுத்தி வர வழியை கண்டுபிடியா போயிட்டு
Revelio.
அங்க என்னமோ இருக்கு என்னன்னு தான் தெரியல கைஸ் வாங்க நம்ம உள்ள போவோம் என்டர் ருக்கூட் கேசல் ஓகே இதுதான் போகணும்னு நினைக்கிறேன் ஆனால் எப்படி போகிறது இந்த வழி இருக்குல்ல வழி இருக்கும்போது எதுக்கு கவலை பண்ணணும்
Revelio.
I suppose that's the quick way down.
Revelio.
என்னாச்சு குருநாதா?
Revelio.
Goblin tracks. They're a step ahead of us. Let's see where they lead.
அந்த மாதிரி கம்பெனி வந்து இந்த மாதிரி கேஸ் நடக்கிறதெல்லாம் வந்து ஆன்லைன் மூலயமா அப்டேட் பண்ணி ஒரு ப்ரோ ஒர்க்குங்கிற ஒரு சைட் மூலமாக அப்டேட் பண்ணி அந்த ஒரு டேட்டா பேஸில் உட்காரும் எஸ்கியூவில் உட்காரும்.
ஓகே ஓகே ஓகே.
அந்த எஸ்கியூவில் எடுத்துட்டு உங்களுக்கு இந்த டேட்டில் ஏறிங்க இந்த டேட்டில்.
Revelio.
This must be it. The store of magic and the source of Ranrock's power.
Okay.
It looks empty. If they've taken all of it, why are they still here?
Ranrock said there's more to be found, and if he's right about that, it may or may not be located here. Wherever it is, we need to find it before they do. Where is that portrait?
Okay.
I heard something. I was hoping that was you.
Professor Rookwood, the goblins and dark wizards who've overrun your castle are digging for stores of magic and have broken open some sort of container.
No. Things are more dire than I could have imagined. If, as you told Percival, a goblin in his vault was wielding a powerful magic, then they have somehow learned. It cannot be.
And sir, they know you were a keeper. Ranrock used the term.
This makes no sense. How did... We shall discuss this later. Right now, you must complete the next trial.
Just tell me where I need to go.
The power you stand to wield must first be fully understood. The trials will ensure that. Power without knowledge is dangerous indeed. In the wrong hands, we will simply have to outwit Ranrock and my unfortunate namesake.
Very well, Professor. Tell me where I need to go.
I shall reveal the path. Professor Fig must leave you now.
I would join you if I could. I shall await your arrival in the map chamber.
Okay, okay, Tata. Bye.
Revelio.
கிராஃபிக்ஸ்லாம் பயங்கரமா ஒர்க் பண்ணிருக்காங்க குருநாதா.
Revelio. Reparo. I need to reposition the pillar to climb out of here. Perhaps the archway is the answer. Reparo.
எந்த பில்லரை ரீபொசிஷன் பண்ணோம்? எந்த பில்லரா இருக்குமோ?
Lumos. Revelio. Rosco Momentum. Wingardium Leviosa. Lumos. Wingardium Leviosa.
ஆமா ஆமா.
Revelio.
சீரியஸ்லி இதில் பசில் கண்டுபிடிச்சவன்லாம் பயங்கரமாக பசில் கண்டுபிடிச்சிருக்காயா.
That pillar is blocking the path. I'll need to move it.
ஆஹா, மறுபடியுமா? சென்டினலா?
to proceed to the left here, but how? Revelio. There's a pillar here, but no ledge near it for me to grab onto.
Okay, புரிஞ்சு போச்சு.
Putting those marks readjusts the archways. Perhaps there's a way forward from the other side of this one. Wingardium Leviosa.
இல்ல எத்தனை ஊத்தணும் எனக்கு? நிறுத்திட்டியா? பாரு நிறுத்திட்டியா? நிறுத்திட்டியான்னு சார் கேட்டேன் கேட்டேன்
After pulling the block out through the archway, I can place it where it can be climbed on while on the other side of the archway. Revelio.
எப்படிலே போறது செத்த பயலுகளா?
Revelio.
ஒரே நிமிஷம் கைஸ், சாப்பிட்டு வந்துடுறேன். Hello guys, we are back after a short break. Sorry guys, dinner சாப்பிட போயிருந்தேன். குருநாதா இந்த மாதிரிலாம் சாப்பிட போகலாமா லைவ்ல இருக்கும்போது? அது இல்லையே, பி ரைட் பேக் என்கிட்ட. அது நீ கொடுக்கணும், நீ தான் ரெடி பண்ணி தரணும். யோ, இந்த கியரை காலி பண்ணுறது தான் பெரிய தலைவலியாக இருக்கியா இந்த கேமில். அப்பப்போ கியர் சேர்ந்துக்குது. ட்ரெஸ்ஸு 20 ஸ்டார்ட் தான் கொடுக்குறான். அதை காலி பண்ணுறதே பெரிய விஷயமா இருக்குது. அதுதான் செல் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன், ஒவ்வொன்றுத்தையும் டெஸ்ட்ராய் பண்ணிட்டு இருக்கேன். இது வந்து கைஸ்
Revelio.
அம்மாடி தலை சுத்துது. லைவ் வருதா? வருது. ஹாய் சான் ப்ரோ, how are you? நல்லா இருக்கேன் ப்ரோ. நம்ம லைவ் இருக்கு. ஏன்ஷியன்ட் ஒன்ஸ் ஸ்போர்ட்ஸ் எங்கே போகிறது? 2 வழி இருக்கு, எந்த வழியில் போகிறதுன்னு தெரில. என்ன ப்ரோ? நல்லா வர்த்திட்டு ப்ரோ, செம்ம வர்த்திட்டு. 4000 வந்துட்டாயா எவனோ ஒருத்தன். கோப்பெலாம் கிடையாது இப்போதைக்கு இல்லை. ஆத்தி இப்போ பெருசாக சண்டை வரப்போகுது. ஆஹா பெரிய சண்டை இருக்குது இங்கே. கைஸ் இன்னைக்கு ஒரு நல்ல ஆக்ஷன் பிளாக் மாட்டி இருக்குது, வச்சு செய்யலாம் எல்லாரையும். வாங்க. ஆத்தி இவங்களா? போலே செத்த பையல போலே. ஐயோ இவனா? ஐயோ எல்லா பட்டனையும் ப்ரெஸ் பண்ணி என்னென்னமோ நடக்குது என் பிசியில். இவனை அடிக்கிறதுக்குள்ள போதும் போதும் ஆகி போதுராயப்பா.
What a relief.
வாட்டர் ரிலீஃப் தான். மறுபடியும் இன்னொன்று வந்துடும் சொல்லாதீடா.
Must say I'm curious to hear of Isadore's travels.
Do come in. Please, have a seat.
Isadora, we are all most intrigued to hear.
We're ready. I've something to show you. Father, these are my colleagues from Hogwarts. Father hasn't spoken since my brother died. On my travels, I confirmed that which I've always believed. That we have the power to take away pain.
Isadora. What have you done?
I took his pain.
This is uncharted magic, Isadora. You can only see what has been sealed in the jar, and we do not know what power that may hold. But the traces of that magic are different from what I've seen before.
Thank you.
Guys, I'm yearning for Award Abracadabra. Percival பேசணுமா? Percival Rackham.
You're back.
And in one piece, no less. It is good to see you again.
Professor Rookwood told me about what happened at Rookwood Castle.
In light of the dire circumstances in which we find ourselves, it is most fortunate that someone so competent is following this path.
Thank you, Professor. I shall keep this second artifact safe, as you've advised.
Good. Are you ready to move on?
What was the glowing stand that Isadora pulled from her father's chest?
It was pain. You will understand more about her actions as you complete the trials.
I'm ready for whatever comes next.
In that case, introductions are in order.
Allow me to introduce former Hogwarts headmistress, Neve Fitzgerald.
How do you do? I must say that I was not entirely surprised to learn that a student had been completing the trials. I've always believed Hogwarts students capable of anything they set their minds to.
Thank you, Professor. It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
I am certain that you are more than capable of completing my trial. However, I must first, how shall I say, prepare the location of your next trial.
We trust your judgment, Professor Fitzgerald. You should know better than anyone how to manage the inconvenience of, well...
A vainglorious and exasperating headmaster? Indeed I should. I shall confirm that everything is in order immediately.
Of course. Professor Fitzgerald needs some time to clear the way forward. Until then, you should continue to hone your magic. If you learn more about Ranrock and Victor Rookwood's activities in the meantime, please let us know.
Very well, Professor. I know. Continue to hone my magic.
You do learn quickly. Hopefully you will soon hear from Lodgok as well. and we shall learn how he fared with the helmet you retrieved. Well done today, as always. We shall speak again soon.
ஓகே தாத்தா, திரும்பவும் பேசலாம் நம்ம. அவுல் மெயில் வரணும் என்னத்துக்கு?
Off on another adventure, are we?
Poachers. I have some news about them as well. Can you meet me soon? I fear that some of what I uncovered has to do with you.
Aloha Mora.
ஓ, பீஸ்ட் ப்ரீடிங்கா? அதை வந்துட்டேன்.
I have been asked to teach you the exploding charm, Bombarda. Once you have completed the tasks I've set forth, speak to me after class.
பம்பாடா அதுவும் வேணும் நம்மளுக்கு. இதெல்லாம் பேசாமல் வித்துடலாமா? வேணாம். ஆறு கம்மியாகுது. அப்பன்ஸ் வந்து 17 டிக்ரீஸ் டேமேஜ் டேக்கன் ஃப்ரம் டார்க் விசார்ட்ஸ். ஓகே, இருக்கட்டும். எங்களை டீக்கு
Hello, Deke. You wanted to talk to me?
Indeed. Deek thought you might want to learn how to build a breeding pen so that you can breed beasts.
That sounds a very good idea.
Rescuing and breeding beasts go hand in hand. Young beasts are particularly vulnerable to poachers. Breeding beasts here in the room will allow us to keep the younger ones safe.
I see. And what do I need to do?
First, bring a pair of beasts to the room. One male, one female. Deek suggests rescuing thestrals, as they're at great risk from poachers. Noble creatures, but their relationship with death gives them a bad reputation. They're prized by poachers for their tail hairs.
I've seen thestrals before, but where would I find a pair of them nearby?
Deek has seen some wild thestrals not too far from the Hogwarts grounds. Then you'll need to purchase a spellcraft for the pen from Tomes and Scrolls and gather the materials it requires. Once you've rescued the thestrals and you have the spellcraft, you come and find Deek.
Okay. என்னென்ன வாங்கணும்? Tomes and Scrolls போயிட்டு purchase a breeding spellcraft, rescue a male thestral. டேய் பீப்ஸ் போயிடு. உன்னை கண்டாலே எனக்கு பிடிக்கல.
I've always said that travel broadens the...
இதுதான் not far from Hogwarts grounds-ஆ உங்கள் ஊரில்? ஏன் சார் டிக் சார்?
It's like a place right out of a storybook. Revelio.
ஏன்டா?
No need to be difficult. I mean you no harm. Oh, no, you don't. Revelio.
I'm studying Salazar Slytherin's spellbook. Meet me in the Undercroft. I found something.
Now. Levioso. Here. Sender.
Wizards will be defeated.
இறங்கடிக்கல உன்னை எப்படி பிடிக்குதுன்னு எனக்கு தெரிஞ்சு போச்சு.
Everything's all right now.
நான் புடிச்சிட்டேன்ல மேல். பிடிச்சது மேல் இல்லையா ஃபீமேலா?
The wizards will have no choice but to submit to us.
இவனுங்களா
Ranrock's vision of goblins ruling over wizards will be
Here's a pleasant surprise. Revelio.
ஏலே வந்துட்டேங்க. என்ன பக் இதெல்லாம்? கேவலமான பக்கெல்லாம் இருக்குது. ஆலனா யார் இது? ஆலனு எவரு? ஆலன் கேமரா.
Hogsmeade, here I come.
Those that go to Azkaban never had a chance in the first place. Oh, will there ever be? Come now, don't be stingy.
சீரியஸ்லி நிறைய பக் இருக்குடா கேம்ல. அருங்காத்தி நிறைய இருக்கு. இல்ல ஒரு மிஷன் முடிச்சாச்சு. முடிச்சும் கூட அந்த மிஷன் வந்துகிட்டே தான் இருக்கு. இல்ல ஆக்சுவலா ஒரு அனிமலை பிடிக்கணும்டா. அந்த அனிமலை பிடிச்சாச்சு. திரும்பவும் காமிச்சுக்கிட்டே தான் இருக்கு.
Much of the dark arts that frightens me as long as I have me one.
இந்த டாம்சன் ஸ்போல்ஸ் எங்க இருக்குன்னே காமிக்க மாட்டேங்குது.
Pockets of one who knows the cruciatus curse.
கண்ணம்னு காமிக்குது பாருடா. மேப்பு சுத்தி விடுது. அந்த ஜிபிஎஸ் அப்டேட் ஆகுது இல்ல, சுத்தி விடுது.
I was wondering when I'd see you again. Nothing like finding just the right thing, is there?
இப்போ ரெஸ்கியூ மேல் டெஸ்ட்ரல் மட்டும் இருக்குது. அதை மட்டும் எப்படி ரெஸ்கியூ பண்றதுன்னு தெரியல.
Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade?
இப்போ வந்து அருங்காத்தி 2 பீஸ்ட்டுக்கு மாமா வேலை பார்க்க போகிறோம். மாமா வேலை ப்ரீடு பண்ண போகிறோம். ப்ரீடு அதுக்கு தான் பறந்து போயிட்டு இருக்கேன். ப்ரீடு பண்ணுறதுக்கு தான் ப்ரீடு. அது ஓடல இன்னும் படுத்துருச்சு. படுத்தே விட்டான் ஐயான்ற மாதிரி. செத்து போச்சா?
can conjure a breeding pen in the room. Best get back to Deke with the Thestrals.
முடிச்சாச்சுடாப்பா. இது பார்த்தது இல்லையா நீ? ஃபேண்டாஸ்டிக் பீட்ஸ் அண்ட் வேர் டு ஃபைண்ட் தம் படம். ஹாக்வாட்ஸோட இன்னொரு பார்ட்டு. அதெல்லாம் அப்படி தான். அந்த பேகுக்குள்ளேயே ஒரு பெரிய விவேரியம் இருக்கும். எல்லா அனிமல்ஸையும் தூக்கி பேக்குள்ளே போட்டு வச்சுப்பாங்க. இப்போ பாரு, இது என் ரூமு. ஹாக்வாட்ஸில் இருக்க ஒரு ரூம் ஆஃப் ரெக்குவயர்மெண்ட்டு. சரியா? இங்கே பாரு, இங்கே பாரு. இல்லை, இங்கே பாரு உள்ளே பார்த்தியா? அதுக்குள்ளேயே ஒரு காடை வச்சுருக்கிறேன் ரூம்குள்ளேயே. பாரு, வளர்த்துட்ருக்குறேன். அனிமல்ஸ் எல்லாம் வளர்த்துட்ருக்குறேன். இங்கே இது வந்து இங்கே இது ஒன்றா, இந்த கார்டு ஒன்று வச்சுருக்குறேன்னா, அதுக்கப்புறம் இன்னொரு ரூமில் இன்னொரு கார்டு இருக்குது. எங்கே அது? இங்கே இல்லை. அது மேலே இன்னொரு கார்டு இருக்குது பாரு. இங்கே ஒரு கார்டு இருக்குது. இங்கே வந்து ஹிப்போகிரிஃபும் திஸ்ட்ரலும் இருக்கும். அங்கே வந்து சின்ன அனிமல்ஸ்லாம் இருக்கும். இங்கே வந்து பெரிய அனிமல்ஸு. தெரியுதா? இங்கே பெரிய அனிமல்ஸு. ஏய், பிடிச்சிட்டு வந்த தண்டா விட்ருக்கேன் இங்கே. இது பாரு, அதான் என்கிட்ட வருது பாரு. பறக்கலாம். இதை வச்சு பறக்கலாமே. என்னது டிஎல்சி? என்னது அது முன்னாடியே கொடுத்துருப்பாங்க ஹிப்போகிரிஃபு. இதில் வந்து நம்ம வந்து மிஷன் வச்சு அச்சீவ் பண்ணுவோம் ஹிப்போகிரிஃபை.
I've rescued the Thestrals and bought the spellcraft for the pen.
Excellent. Now, to breed your Thestrals, simply release them into the same vivarium in which you conjure the pen. Then use the pen to start the process. Come and see Deke when you're finished.
I shall. I wonder where I should conjure their pen.
ரூம் ஆஃப் ரெக்குவயர்மெண்ட் அப்படியே ஆல்டர் ஆகுது பார்த்தியா? இப்போ இந்த ரூம் ஆஃப் ரெக்குவயர்மெண்ட்ன்றது என்னென்னா, எனக்கு தேவையான மாதிரி இந்த ரூம் ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக அட்ஜஸ்ட் ஆகிக்கும் அப்பப்போ. அருண்கார்த்தி,
Deke never grows tired of the room's surprises. We now have the perfect place for those Thestrals. Please let Deke know once you've bred them.
Revelio.
அருண்கார்த்தி தெரியுதா? ஒன்று மேலு ஒன்று ஃபீமேலு வந்துச்சு பாரு. ரெண்டு பிடிச்சேன். ஃபஸ்ட்டே ஒன்று பிடிச்சிட்டேன். யூ கேன் ப்ரீட் ஆப்ஷன் வெரி ப்ரீடு பார்த்தியா? அங்கே பாரு. ஓ, அது ஏற்கனவே படுத்துச்சுல, அது குட்டி போடுறது தான்டா. அது குட்டி போடுறதுக்காக படுத்துதுடா அது. புரியுதா? எல்லாம் செஞ்சு முடிச்சிருச்சோ? இது சோத்தா போடுவோமா? தின்னு. ஏய் செத்தப்பையில எவ்வளோ நேரம்ல? குட்டி பொட்டியா? குட்டி போடுமா போடாதா? ஓ ப்ரீடிங் டைம் 27 மினிட்ஸா? அட பாவீங்களா, இதை நான் பார்க்கவே இல்லையே. நான் அதுக்குள்ளே போயிட்டு அவடா கெடா அவரா கற்றுக்க முடியுமான்னு பார்த்துட்டு வந்துடுறேன். Sebastian speak to President and Bombada spell வேணும். Acquire a Diddy Cross knapsack. Then people toad with the knapsack. அது எங்கே போய் வாங்குறது, எங்கே போய் கிடைக்கிறது? ஓ இதையும் மறுபடியும் 2 அனிமலை பிடிக்கணுமா? இன்னலே நம்மளை வந்து மாட்டாஸ்பத்திரியில் வேலை பார்க்குற மாதிரி பண்ணிட்டாங்க அருண்கார்த்தி.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased to be included.
Professor Howin will never believe this. This could prove dangerous if I'm not careful. These rocks have seen better days.
என்ன இத்தனை பேர் இருக்காங்க?
Plenty of spoils in Cambridge. Never disappoints.
என்னடா கொஞ்சம் சத்தமா பேசுறா. இந்த அரஸ்டோ மொமெண்டம்ன்றது வந்து ரொம்ப ரொம்ப முக்கியமாக தேவைப்படுதுடா. அது ஒரு ஸ்பெல்லு. அதாவது என்னென்னா எல்லாத்தையும் அப்படியே அது இப்போ ஒரு விஷயம் மூவ் ஆகுதுன்னா அதை வந்து ஸ்டாப் பண்ணுறது. இப்போ அந்த பறந்து போச்சுல குதிரை, அதை போடாமலாம் பிடிக்கிறதுக்கு வாய்ப்பே இல்லை. 200% வாய்ப்பு இல்லை. டேய் செத்துட்டு கடா வரட்டா இன்னொன்னா வாங்க இதோ வந்துட்டேன் என்ன 2-3 இருக்கீங்க இங்க நிறைய இருக்கு நான் கிளம்புறேன் Beast out of range. என்ன மேலே வந்துருச்சா அப்புறம் நீங்களாம் இந்த வேலையை பார்த்துட்டீங்கன்னா அப்புறம் நான் என்ன பண்ணுவேன்னு சொல்லு ஆத்தி
to be difficult. Arresto momentum. Assignment's all finished.
அவன் ஒருத்தன் டெய்லி ஹாட்ஸ்பாட்டுன்னு ஏம்லே இப்படி பண்ணுறீங்க
3 GB டேட்டா ஒண்ணுமே இல்லாம போகுது தானே பண்றது
பொட்டம்பர் கோச்சிக்காம தண்ணி மட்டும் பிடிச்சிட்டோம் அப்படியே லைட்லாம் ஆஃப் பண்ணிட்டு வந்துடும் படுத்துடலாம் ஓ காலில் வலிக்குதியா பயங்கரமாக எந்திரிக்கும் போது முடியல பாடி ரொம்ப டேமேஜ் ஆயிடுச்சு அட என்ன வெயிட் போட்டா ஆளை நிஃப்லர்
Excellent work today. Class dismissed. Hello. I take it you're ready to learn your new spell.
I completed your assignment, Professor. I'm ready to learn Bombarda now.
Good. Now, this spell comes with a caveat. It should only be used when necessary. The exploding charm, as you might suspect, can hurt people. Use caution when casting it.
I will, Professor.
I will hold you to that promise. Now, you must be precise in your wand movements. We don't want you blowing your hand off. Go ahead. Nice and steady wand movements. Remember, the exploding charm is highly volatile. Well done. Now, let us put it into practice, shall we? Go ahead and try it on the... Excellent wand work. Cast the spell just like that every time. Assured and in control. Textbook execution. Bravo.
Professor, might I have a moment?
Yes. What is it?
ஒன்றும் இல்லை போயிட்டு வரேன் நான்
Apologies, Professor. Perhaps later.
Very well.
சண்டை பார்க்கலாமா? சண்டை போடு போ, இங்கே வச்சுக்கோங்க.
And have you seen
Duncan owes his reputation to you.
You'll never believe what I've learned.
What did you discover in the spellbook we found in the scriptorium?
Salazar Slytherin's spellbook was a little difficult to interpret, but fascinating. Evidently, he encouraged teaching dark magic at Hogwarts. Neither the Imperious Curse nor the Killing Curse was unforgivable during his time. He believed students should be prepared to use dark magic when necessary, not to fear it. That's why we had to use Crucio to gain access to the scriptorium. He didn't want his knowledge shared with anyone who was afraid of the power of dark magic.
It was hard to do, but casting Crucio was our only option.
And I'm glad we did it, because in the spellbook I also found something else. References to a lost relic, which, from what I can tell, grants the holder the power to reverse dark magic curses.
And you think this relic might be able to save Anne?
Precisely. I plan to search for this relic, but I don't think we should tell anyone. Especially Ominous. He wouldn't understand.
I see no reason to involve Ominous.
I'm glad you agree. When I know more, I shall send an owl. And don't feel sorry for Ominous. Keeping this to ourselves for now is for his own.
அந்த புக்கில் என்ன இருக்குன்னு பார்ப்போமா கைஸ்? முதல்ல அந்த புக்கு நம்மள்ட்ட இருக்கான்னே தெரியல. இன்னும் நம்மள்ட்ட இருந்து புடிங்கிட்டானே இருக்காது.
I'll decide what's for my own good.
Ominous. We were just about to get some air. Care to join?
You're a liar, Sebastian. I heard everything. You swore you'd never engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
No, I didn't. I said I understood you wanting that. I'd never swear to give up on finding a cure for Anne.
You don't know when to stop, do you?
I know when not to stop. Leave this alone, Ominous. I'll be on my way.
I am not letting this go.
Ominous, Sebastian meant well.
I know what I heard. You knew I wouldn't agree with this. Going after that relic is not a good idea. Sebastian doesn't even realize it, but he's as irresponsible and reckless now as his parents were years ago. It's why they died.
I knew his parents died, but I never heard what happened.
Mr. and Mrs. Sallow were professors. Spent nearly every waking moment in the cellar library. Noses buried in books. Anne and Sebastian were upstairs when it happened. They heard a sudden crash and ran downstairs, but it was too late. Their parents had crumpled to the floor. A defect with the lamp in the cellar caused the room to fill with an undetectable toxin. Sebastian and Anne were helpless. They had no magic yet.
What a horrible story.
It is. That's why I can't understand Sebastian's recklessness. I've practically lost Anne. I cannot lose Sebastian too. Please avoid anything to do with that spellbook.
Those references in the book seem promising.
Everything to do with Salazar Slytherin seems promising until it's too late. I hope Sebastian pursues this no further. But if you think he might, please let me know. It would mean a lot.
அருங்கத்தி மேட்ரு பண்ண விட்டு ஒரு அரை மணி நேரம் இருக்குமா ரெண்டுத்தையும்? ஆயிருக்குமா? அரை மணி நேரம் ஆயிருக்குமா? அப்போ குட்டி போட்டிருக்குமா? இன்னும் 10 நிமிஷம் இருக்குடா குட்டி போடுறதுக்கு. ஆமாடா. இன்னும் 10 நிமிஷம் இருக்கு.
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder. Off on another adventure, are we?
என்ன புகழு? என்ன பண்ற? படி 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 நல்லா படி.
Is Highwing all right? Natty told me what the two of you did.
Highwing's fine. I'm keeping an eye on her. She's safe, Poppy, I promise.
Good. Whatever the poachers are up to, I want Highwing far from it.
You said you had news about the poachers, and that some of it had to do with me.
It did. I overheard them talking in the Hogshead, and did you know that they have orders from Victor Rookwood to capture you on sight? Does this have anything to do with Rookwood and Harlow coming for you in the Three Broomsticks after the troll attack?
It does, somewhat. But at the moment, I'm more concerned about what else you heard the poachers are up to.
Fair enough. But I hope you'll let me know if I can be of help, especially after what you did for Highwing. Does the name Horntail Hall mean anything to you?
I'm afraid not. Why? What is it?
The poacher's best kept secret, apparently. The name came up twice, but they never went into detail. I also overheard one of them bragging about all the gold they're making, at the expense of innocent creatures, undoubtedly. The poachers spoke of this area, and I thought if we searched around a bit, it might give us clues as to what they're doing. If you ever meet my gran, this trip never happened.
Not to worry, Poppy. If I ever meet your gran, I shall not speak a word of this.
I normally tell her everything. She might be my best friend after Highwing, but she knows how I feel about the poachers. I think she worries I'll do something ill-advised.
Whatever gave her that idea?
This way. A centaur. Tread carefully.
An entire castle to roam, yet you choose to wander here.
Please, we don't want any trouble. We're simply passing through.
Do you take us for fools? That we do not notice more and more of your kind around here, in league with the poachers?
We aren't involved with them. If anything, we want to see them stopped.
I hope for your sake that is true. Our kind is swiftly losing patience with the poachers and those they work with.
He was certainly a charmer.
That could have gone worse. Centaurs aren't exactly fans of wizard kind, and the poachers aren't helping matters.
But why would he think that we had anything to do with poachers?
I did notice the poachers talking with a few villagers in Hogsmeade. I'm not sure why. Perhaps that's why the centaurs are suspicious. That's the third time I've seen a dugbog behave that violently.
It seems that a lot of beasts have been more aggressive than usual lately.
I've noticed that too. It's almost like there's something in the water. This is...
Revelio. What is it?
Not entirely sure, but look around. If the poachers were here, perhaps we can find out why.
Pelts. Poor beasts. Still smoking. They can't have been gone long. This is goblin metal. Seems out of place in a poacher camp. I should tell Poppy about it. Why wouldn't they take their cages with them when they left?
Anything interesting?
Poachers were here, all sorts of evidence. But I found something else. It's goblin-made.
I found goblin armor. Let's keep searching, but carefully. Merlin only knows what's going on here. I don't have a good feeling about this. How do goblin and poacher interests align?
Look, down there.
Definitely poachers. No creatures, though. So what are they doing out here?
Let's take a closer look.
They won't be happy to see us. Should we use disillusionment? Or perhaps a less discreet approach?
Hard to say from up here. Let's get a better lay of the land.
Come on,
It's been ages since I've found anything worth poaching near Cragcroft.
Nobody here. It's a waste of time.
Someone's going to regret trespassing. I heard something.
Turn my back for 1 second and what happens? Calamity. The very moment I don't have every one of you standing in my line of sight, it's a disaster. And the first one of you's trying to pin it on me, you can count the minutes till you speak your last word.
Merlin, you'd think they were guarding the Minister for Magic himself. What is going on here?
Only one way to find out.
What in Merlin's name? Are those dragons? It's a dragon fighting ring. This is Horntail Hall.
The name makes sense now. And the secrecy.
No wonder the poachers were in Hogsmeade so much. Likely taking bets and spreading the word, given how crowded it is here. How could they possibly enjoy this? The centaurs have every right to be disgusted with wizard kind. There must be more dragons here. The poachers are far too greedy to run a fighting ring with only 2 dragons. We should take advantage of most eyes being in the fight and look around. But be discreet. You especially can't afford to be spotted. Oh, that's a brilliant idea.
Don't know what Victor was thinking, stroking a buck. Have you heard from your family? Has either of your brothers come round to our way of thinking? Will they join us?
Ah, they say we go too far. The violence isn't going to get us what we want. I say, if every last wizard is run through with a blade, then violence is going to get me precisely what I want.
Sickens me. Someone there?
One in Merlin. I heard something.
Did you hear those goblins? Ramrock and the poachers must be working together.
Poppy, something's going on behind you.
What's going on down there? They must have only just captured her. She's putting up quite the fight.
Not a fair one, though. Not with her chained up like that.
Let's even her, shall we? Look, they've got a dragon egg. Hebridean from the looks of it. We can't leave it here, not with the plans they likely have for it.
Alohomora. All right, I have the egg.
Ready. The element of surprise will only buy us a few seconds.
Let's make them count.
Careful! Ramrock will want his dragon intact!
Is that you, Royalist?
Get out of here!
Back for more, I see.
Back for more? Not afraid. Nothing more than come. Little...
Let me out, son.
What have you done?
Let me out, son.
You're the one we're looking for, and you brought a friend. My person. I'm sure it's one less Shiva to worry about. Get accustomed to that.
Stop flitting around like a pennywig. Shall we finish what we start? The labyrinth is it's fine suffering, Julia. You'll have to fight eventually. Never mind.
See how you like this.
Avoiding our problem.
You'd be better suited for gardening than for battles.
As you said, one of my own.
Your life ends here.
Let me out, son. Want to sell? Let me out, son.
We don't have time. We need to free her now before more show up. Aim for the ring at the front of her restraints.
This may have been a bad idea.
I suppose we'll find out.
Nice mission.
That was a Hebridean black.
I'm guessing the egg we have belongs to that dragon.
I don't think she knew they had her egg. She wouldn't have left without it.
What now? She didn't exactly leave us a calling card.
I don't know. Nothing about this day was expected. Not the goblins, and definitely not the fighting ring. The last thing I planned on was a dragon egg. And the poachers saw us, which cannot be good.
Since the dragon we freed flew off, does that mean we get to keep the egg?
I'd much rather we have it than the poachers, at least for now. But I don't think we should keep it indefinitely. It'll be hard hiding something like this from Professor Weasley for long.
Should we expect trouble from the poachers, given the trouble we just caused?
It would be foolish not to expect it. They're not a forgiving lot. I'm sorry to say that you likely have a larger target on your back now because of what we just did.
We aren't helping ourselves standing here. Let's get to safety. We can sort this out later.
You're right. If there's anything the poachers are good at, it's tracking their prey. And right now, we're it. Be careful, won't you? I shall see you back at the castle.
Always going somewhere, that one.
It's time you learned the transformation spell.
என்னடா அருங்கத்தி என்னடா சவுண்ட் இது?
I should let Deke know about the newborn Thestral. Hello, Deke. You'll be pleased to know that a little Thestral was born.
How wonderful to have more Thestrals in our world. Such misunderstood beasts.
I'm sorry that we both can see Thestrals, Deke.
Deke is privileged to see such majestic beasts, but sometimes wishes Deke couldn't. Deke is to blame.
What do you mean, to blame?
Years ago, Deke's master ordered Deke to help him capture a phoenix, the rarest of all beasts, that master had spotted high on a cliff. The phoenix was the most beautiful beast Deke had ever seen. Deke begged master to leave her be. When Deke hesitated to climb up the cliff as ordered, Deke had to punish himself. As Deke punished himself, Master grew angrier and angrier, and in his frustration cast at the regal bird. Deke suspects the phoenix was protecting eggs when it swooped down in fear and fury. Before Deke could reach him, Master fell from the cliff. Deke stayed on that cliffside for days, punishing himself, before Tobbs found him.
It sounds to me as if your master got what he deserved.
Deke never wanted anyone to get hurt. Not the phoenix, not Tobbs, and not even Master. Deke often wonders what became of that phoenix. Deke feels fortunate to be at Hogwarts now, helping you rescue beasts. Perhaps Deke can make amends for what came before.
You must try it. Can't catch thieves.
தெரியலையே. இருட்டோ போயிருப்பான் இல்லை ரேவான் போயிருப்பான்.
Revelio.
So this is the underground harbour. The Grey Lady. I'd say hello, but she doesn't seem particularly social.
Revelio. Revelio.
என்னதுடா புரியல. யாரு கதறிட்டு போச்சு? ஆமா ஆமா. அது எப்போ பார்த்தாலும் அழுதுகிட்டே இருக்குது அந்த ஆவி. அடங்கொத்த
That book, Professor Weasley.
Looking for the book in...
I believe she has learned about some of what we've been up to. I am hoping she may be easier on me if you...
Revelio. Can we meet at the Three Broomsticks? It may finally be safe since we rescued the dragon from Horntail Hall.
Professor Weasley asked me to, get something from that book. May I have it?
Did she now? I'll give you this book if you humor me by answering a few questions from my quiz.
Quiz?
Some people call bits of knowledge trivia. I would argue that no knowledge is trivial. Hence, I have created a small quiz, just for fun, focusing mainly on the lore of the wizarding world. None of the other students will try it, no matter how many times I ask. They all say they have enough with schoolwork. Ugh, they don't value knowledge the way I do. Surely you're interested. I'll even start you off with a few of my easiest questions.
A quiz sounds like fun.
Splendid! Just a few questions, and then I'll hand over this book. Let us begin. Before the invention of the Golden Snitch, which magical creature was used in a game of Quidditch?
The Golden Snidget.
Correct! The Snidget was first introduced to Quidditch in 1269 by a wizard named Barbarous Bragg. Sadly, they're thought to be extinct. Next question. Which potion is commonly referred to as liquid luck?
The Allihotzi draft.
I'm afraid the answer was Felix Felicis. Since it makes the drinker temporarily lucky, Felix Felicis is a banned substance in all organized competitions. The tale of the three brothers involves which magical artifacts?
The Deathly Hallows.
Correct. According to Beedle the Bard, the Deathly Hallows consists of the Elder Wand, the Resurrection Stone, and the Cloak of Invisibility. Which ball in Quidditch is the largest?
The Quaffle.
That's right. When a chaser throws the quaffle through one of 3 hoops in a Quidditch match, their team is awarded 10 points. True or false? Polyjuice Potion allows the drinker to change species.
False.
Correct. While Polyjuice Potion can be used to change things such as age or race, it cannot be used to change species. Well, I suppose this has gone on long enough. I'll put the book back on the pedestal now. If you're inclined to test your knowledge again, I have plenty more questions I could ask you. And I won't be giving you any more easy questions either. The next ones will be more difficult.
I don't have time for a quiz at the moment.
Let me know if you change your mind. I put the book back on the pedestal for you.
Revelio ought to make quick work of this. Professor Weasley's tasks are complete. I should attend Transfiguration.
Yabba.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor?
Yes, the transformation spell. But first, I'd like you to carry out a couple of tasks which will help you to complete your field guide. Attend my transfiguration class once you've done them, and we can begin the lesson. Settle down, settle down. Transfiguration, as you may be weary of hearing me say, is an exact science that can take a lifetime to master. But we needn't be daunted. Almost anything can be transformed if you can just perceive the potential within it. As I see in all of you, tremendous witches and wizards, every one of you. Or it could just be my eyesight. Now, you all know what to do. Beautifully done.
You wanted to discuss my progress so far this term, Professor.
I did. You seem to have had no trouble in getting up to speed. And frankly, excelling in your schoolwork this year.
Thank you, Professor. The extra assignments have been helpful.
As I suspected they would be. Now, it seems you've been making good use of the opportunities presented by your field guide. Of course, the guide isn't the only measure of success. I've heard that you can brew an impressive Edurus potion. Hopefully, you won't need it anytime soon, but it is a valuable potion to have when it is needed.
Thank you, Professor.
I will say I'm especially impressed with all you've accomplished in light of the rumors of your extracurricular activities. Was your visit to the kitchens and the Hogsmeade graveyard with Nick to bribe a ghost for information connected in any way to Professor Fig?
Not at all. I'm fascinated by ghosts and, food. And I was interested in learning more about the castle and the surrounding area.
I see. I admire your penchant for learning, but do remember that your classwork and field guide are designed to educate you thoroughly. It'll be the end of the year in no time, and you'll want to be well prepared for your OWLs. I'll provide a final assessment at that time to ensure that you're ready for your exams. Until then, well done. You are dismissed.
Since our visit to Feldcroft, something dawned on me about the triptych. Meet me at the Overlook, just north of the Forbidden Forest, and I'll explain.
ஓகே கைஸ், மீதி அப்படியே நாளைக்கு ஆடுவோம், கண்டினியூ பண்ணுவோம். ஓகேவா? பாய் கைஸ், பாய்.